Happy Payday Friday. Let's budget this paycheck to see where my money is going and if I can finally pay off that giant debt that I talked about in my debt confession from last week. The first thing that we need to do is look at the last paycheck from April 7th and see if everything has cleared. So I'm going to sign in on my other screen like I always do because I'm not going to show it to you guys due to privacy, obviously. But let's log in here. I hope everybody's having a great Friday. I feel very over-exhausted. Is that even a word? But I know I'll get some rest. I'm going to do some side hustle and keep on selling on Poshmark and eBay. All right, let's see here. I'm going to see some friends this weekend from out of town. So let me move the life insurance did clear. So we'll go ahead and move that over. My car insurance, I do not see that coming out. What on earth? All right. It does look like it's not $67. It is $68.53. So we'll make it $69. That is actually withdrawn on my account. It just hasn't hit my checking account yet. So what I'm going to do is just move it over to the column for today's paycheck. That way I can still track it. The $200 going towards this debt payment, I do believe has already cleared. Let me just double check that. I like to keep everything in the column with the payday until it clears my checking account. Then I move it over to the monthly column, and this did clear. $200 there, and let's keep going down here. And that's it. We're at 0, so we're going to go ahead and delete that column. So now let's take a look at today's pay. I did pre-fill this in. I was intending to record last night. I was just way too tired, so here we are. My income is $1,623. That is my regular base pay as a full-time teacher. Plus, if you recall in my one video recently talking about that person who wasn't submitting my timesheet for my extra side duty, well, it looks like I finally got paid for at least 2 of those hours, and that is included in my $16.23. Usually my salary is $15.82 per pay, but that's that. Oh, wait a second. Nope, never mind. Okay, I did receive $200 as a gift from somebody. It wasn't more like I guess it was a gift. It was a thank you gift. So I had that deposited, and both of these have already hit my checking account. So let's just go ahead and move them over right now. We have our $16.23 and the $200. In my regular fixed expenses, I am going to go into a little bit deeper of an explanation than I normally do because there are so many new subscribers. So hello and welcome to everyone. My name is Liz. I'm on a journey to lose $150,000 in debt, and I'm sharing it all with you. I share the real numbers. I'm honest about what I'm spending money on. $400 will go towards the mortgage and utilities that I put into a household account every paycheck. $400 that covers mortgage, electric, gas, water, sewer, internet, cell phones. I don't know, what other bills are there? Honestly, I think that's it. $261 is my regular reoccurring payment for that debt. That is in my latest debt confession video. That hit my account. It has cleared, so we're moving that over. My union dues of $55 will come out probably on Monday or Tuesday. There is no federal loan payment at this time. No private student loan payment, I should say. And there's 2 lines on here because I was experimenting with splitting the payment in half, but I think the way that the interest is calculated, it just doesn't work out very well. It's something I have to look into further, and honestly, I just haven't had any time. But so I also wanted to make sure I had enough left over to make that final payment on that huge debt from my debt confession video. So that's not due till the 9th. I'll be able to take that out of next pay. Perkins student loan was with a private financing company, and now it's with the government, so I do not have to pay that. I think that's somewhere where some of those companies were getting their hands slapped because it was supposed to be in deferment all this time during COVID. But anyway, no payment there. And my car is finally paid off. I think I paid it off, last month or about a month? Yeah, about a month ago or so. So no payment there. Love that. So we just have this car insurance that has been paid according to my car insurance site. Hasn't hit my checking account yet, so it stays in the column. Have $124 in expenses yet to come out of my account. I'm not going to give myself any gas money. I just filled up gas, and I filled it up and my husband paid for it so graciously. And let's see, fun money. I am not going to give myself any fun money, although maybe I can scrounge some up here and there. I'm not putting anything towards savings. I'm trying to get this debt taken care of. And I feel that for what the interest rate is versus what the savings interest rate is, it makes more sense to get my debt paid off. So nothing under spending. Actually, just kidding. I did make a payment towards that federal debt relief. That is from my debt confession video of what happened there. Finally think I'm paid off. We'll check back in a little bit, but I did make a $900 payment on Monday. Actually, they wouldn't allow me to do it any earlier than Monday, so that's what it's at. For savings, I have nothing going to savings. Like I said, my interest rate on my private student loan just keeps going up, 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 up. And it's so much more than what I would get in interest in a savings account. So I'm going to try to get the private student loan paid off as soon as possible. The goal, well, we'll talk about that in another video. But yeah, just the way the interest rate is right now, it doesn't make sense to put the money to savings. I need to put it towards the debt, but more about that in an upcoming video. So I have $1,024 that still need to clear for my checking account rather. We will take a look at my federal debt relief stuff and see where I'm at with that. So I called yesterday to get the total payoff amount, and that is $1,061. I believe it's in 62 cents or 66 cents rather, but I'm not exactly sure because they only like to give an estimate. Okay, so if I put that over here, $1,061.66, that did, well, that it does include the 261. So I'm going to change that to a 0, and then we have a $900 payment because I'm just making sure the $200 payment was already covered. The $261 payment is included in that. So I put a $900 payment towards that debt. So I have about $161.66 left to go. So let me just take a peek. Well, let's go back here. How much did we have left? If I leave myself a little bit of a buffer in my checking account and consider that I have $1,024 that needs to clear from my checking account, I have about $251 as a balance, which is perfect because I only need $161.66. So that should still leave me a small amount of cash if I need it. 166. So I'm just going to go ahead and go in here to make that payment. The soonest I can make that payment is April 26th. And then it's probably going to take like 3 or 4 days to clear, which means 1, 2, 3, it won't go in. So it is being carried into May. I was afraid that might happen. Bummer. So that means I'm going to have to pay the service fee for May and hopefully no other fees. So I think we're going to make a $200 payment. Deposited is April 26th. 3 days to clear would be May 1st, May 2nd maybe, depending how long it takes. And then that should prompt them to begin the process. They call it the graduation process. Go ahead and put $200, oops, not $2,000. Oh my God. $200 on the account deposited for the 26th. So I'm going to put that up here. So this is just my little tracker to help me. $900 for the 24th. And then for the 26th, $200. Made that payment, $200 for the 26th. Let's go back here, and the $200 we're going to put on our tracker. So about $51 left over after everything. But now, hopefully, this will be, I guess I'll call it my graduation. Hopefully that will be resolved before the end of May. Here's the unfortunate thing about this debt consolidation or settlement with Freedom Debt Relief. It is, my next pay will be May 5th. So this payment is not going to clear until like May 1st or May 2nd. Then I'll get paid on May 5th, and that deduction of $261 is still going to get deducted from that paycheck because technically I'm not graduated from the program, so they do keep withdrawing money. They said that I can lower that withdrawal to about $25 or $50 or whatever it is to cover the monthly fees. I'm going to wait a couple days, let these payments clear. Then I'm going to call back and ask them how low can I make my next withdrawals, because I need that money to put towards my private student loan. Like, I need to get that going ASAP. That is where my money is going. And now it's just a waiting game for everything to clear from my paycheck. While that's happening, I'll be hanging out with friends this weekend. I have lots of reselling to catch up on, YouTube to catch up on, and of course, spending time with the girls. I don't know if you guys can see. There's Luna looking fierce because there's my Orion, who's a pretty girl. Let's see. Let's say hi to the peoples. Hiya. Say hi. I'm a pretty girl. Oh my goodness. Okay, she's like, I'm over it. She's over it. Another thing I want to do is like do something with this background area. So that might be an upcoming project once I have a little bit of extra money. We'll see how much I can do in reselling to hopefully pay for a makeover for this area of my office. I have been wanting to make over this piece of furniture. Well, if I'm being honest, ever since I met my husband and saw it, which is like, yeah, Orion agrees it needs a makeover. It's ugly. It's so ugly. It needs some help. So anyway, that is on the horizon. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, whatever your plans are. Let me know your plans in the comments below. If you want to cheer me on getting this debt paid off, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to let me know that you are cheering me on. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.